Hey guys, who dat? It's Adam for Survivor Chronicles 5 and my third round tarot card reading. After of course doing my meditation and talking to the spirits that be, I pulled a card, and at this point in the game I actually expected to pull a court card. And a court card is of course your knave, knight, king, and queen, or as we would say in like the pseudo cards, 10, Jack, King, Queen. Well, usually the court cards always, or not always, but usually, sorry, represent an actual person. It's one of the few cards that will say, okay, well, there's a red-headed person, there's a red-headed male, there's a red-headed person with a feminine spirit. Well, the card that I picked is actually the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles is probably the most positive suit that you can pull. It usually represents finance, and the Queen of Pentacles usually represents a woman who is good with finances. That's sort of the stripped-down version. Now, sometimes you can read court cards as a reflection of oneself. You can say, well, are you like this card? You should be, depending on how the card lands. Well, the Queen of Pentacles actually is a very warm and inviting woman, usually in most decks with dark hair or dark eyes. It's somebody who is really got the answer, somebody very trustworthy, that you just feel like you're at a loss to do things, but this person is a little bit experienced, and not in an obnoxious way, but in a very I got this kind of way. And that's the kind of person that you can trust. Like I said, a lot of times you can say, well, am I that person? Should I be that person? I think in this case, though, it's actually talking about someone. And of course, I pulled the card upright. If I had pulled the card upside down, this is debatable from tarot enthusiasts. It could possibly mean a man with the feminine spirit, right? Or something that's usually completely opposite. Like maybe don't trust this person with your money, but I pulled it upright. Again, Pentacles is a very positive suit for the most part. And this person has dark hair. So when you sort of question the spirits that be or whatever, basically what they say, because what I said was, you know, round 3, what's a good little short-term strategy here to get myself to the next round? It basically says there's a person who's warm and inviting, dark hair type of feature, feminine spirit, possibly a girl, I don't know. We'll figure that out. But really, this round is after the Magician says that use your assets, and then the Ten of Cups says your assets will bring you blessings, and then the Queen of Pentacles says basically you can sort of go on autopilot for a while because there's going to be this person's going to be able to make the good decisions that you want to make, and that's really take a back seat this round and let this person work. They're warm, they're fuzzy, they're inviting, they're welcoming, everything that you should be, and I don't think that people would see that coming. So this is round 3 for Survivor Chronicles 5, and my card again, upright, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, one thing I also want to mention too in this deck, this is a Welsh spirit, or Scottish spirit, I'm sorry, and this is an interesting one because see, the Queen of Pentacles is a really nice person, but in the story of the spirit deck, the Queen of Pentacles represents, I can't pronounce the name because it's Gaelic, represents this ghost that is a very commiserating ghost, and is winter because she brings up frost and destruction to the crops and to the abundance or whatever it is, but she's defeated by springtime. And so this ghost, which was actually once destructive, forcefully, her reign is sort of ended by the sunlight and the positivity of spring, and she sort of, her fate turns, and she doesn't necessarily go away, but she learns to become warm and inviting and realizes that, you know, doing it your way doesn't really help everybody. So doing it for the greater good of everybody else is really sort of what that spirit represents. It's just a once was bad, now is good because something tremendous or something completely opposite has changed her life. So there we go. Queen of Pentacles, see you later.